here in the red, that's Aden Valencia. Yellow and red, and in the blue, Bo Bassett. This will not be boring. That I guarantee, and we are underway. 65 kilograms.
And Noah Rulo
Quarterfinal action here between Valencia and Bassett.
For the Cougar Wrestling Club on mat 2. Now wrestling on
two of the
mat
best
2.
high schoolers you can find in the country today.
Kilos. Nathan Tomasello, Type Mercury.
Contrast in styles, Bassett, hard hand fighting, very physical. Valencia can kind of wrestle from everywhere. Really solid leg attacks from Aden. Both have good parterre. You definitely see a size difference. Aden's a more true 65. A good little fake snap there from Bo Bassett. He loves to work short offense, but Valencia does a good job controlling elbows. We're gonna have an early passive warning against Valencia. There's a post from Bo.
And Porter with an 8-0 lead on that.
And Bo can pack a lot of wrestling into a short period of time. You see how active his hands are. Pushing, pulling, snapping. Aden Valencia up to the task, no doubt about it though. And Valencia going on the clock. He'll have 30 seconds to score. Snap it, clearing out, trying to find his way to a shot. Look at Drago behind is Bo Bassett. Nothing yet behind the arm. Two blue confirmed. Interesting call. Kind of an interesting situation. And there you go. Caution red, one blue, because Aden had two hands on the head. And they're going to take a look at this and probably look at the whole sequence maybe, because Valencia hung on to that arm. And it's possible that, you know, that he got the exposure. So the call on the mat is 2 for Bo on a takedown and then 1 for a penalty point. But I could easily see them saying, hey, Aden had the arm and kind of got exposure. It could go 2 Bo takedown, 2 red, Aden exposure. I don't know. Right now they haven't pulled up the replay just yet, so I get to kind of stand right next to him while I look at it. So I'll get a look at the replay and let you know what I think. Not that it's worth much in this situation. And I think Anthony Knox might have just beaten Brandon Courtney over on mat 1. There's so much great wrestling. All right, they got the replay going.
Challenge on mat 1. Challenge on mat 1.
I don't see how Aden doesn't get 2 in some situation here. So they're taking a second look at it here.
It's 12-18. Your stomach's telling you you're hungry. Don't forget portal number 2. They've got some great sandwiches. Just came in.
Still deliberating.
Reporter with a 14-8 lead.
All right, I think they're going to make a call.
Into the break. It's quarterfinal bout at 65 kilos.
They're writing it down. And then they're going to tell us. All right, here we go. They're going 2 red. And a caution red. Okay. So they got to change the score. I think it's going to be 2-1 Bassett. 2-1 Bassett and the.
And Nathan Tomasello with a technical fall.
Wait.
In the quarterfinals.
Why do they not look and make sure they're ready? The score's not even right. All right, relax.
Quarterfinal bout, 74 kilos on mat 2.
Yeah.
Doug Zapp, Titan Mercury, Pan RTC, and Vincent Manella, Pennsylvania.
So I don't know why Bassett's on top, but he is. So we'll see what he can do parterre. He's tough. He likes to trap arms, and they'll put him back up. All right.
And after the challenge on mat 3.
2-on-1 for Valencia.
Bo Bassett 1.
Now, a little front headlock here for Valencia. Bassett keeping the elbow, and they'll go back up.
In the lead on mat 2. 2-0 over Vincent Manella. They got 4-0 over Vincent Manella.
Underhook on the right side, now cleared by Valencia. 30 seconds to go. Shot from space there. Little errant from Bassett. We'll see if Valencia can capitalize. We're back up, 17 to go.
Points per quarter and a 16-11
First is in the books. 2-1 for Valencia off of an exposure. 1 point for Bassett is a penalty.
Into the break on mat 3. Aden Valencia 2, Bo Bassett 1. Quarterfinals at 65 kilograms.
And Courtney, after a challenge, beats Anthony Knox. All right, we're back underway here in the second. Post shot for Bo Bassett. And now to the other side. Goes from one way to the other. Now standing single, attacks the head. And can he get the 2? Valencia is kind of tricky in a couple different positions, but there's 2. Into the lead, Bo Bassett, 3-2.
Bo Bassett into the lead on mat 3, 3-2. Early in the second period.
Shot from space by Bo Bassett. Good pressure there from Bo. He's kind of continuing to control center.
On mat 1, Anthony Ashnault, Titan Mercury, New York City RTC.
Oh, nice snap by Valencia. Re-attack Bassett. Head pinch, but Bo catches it. Now he's got him on his back. Can he get the fall? Aden Valencia in trouble here. 5-2 Bassett, and he's got a trap arm gut. Potentially more points coming. Valencia's defending well. Normally you'd see Bassett be able to execute here. Good defense. And it's 5-2 Bassett. Still 2 minutes to go. A lot of wrestling to be done. And there's a snap from Valencia. He's looking to run behind, and he's going to get 2. 5-4 the score. Aden Valencia now within a point. He's working gut wrench, and he almost had it. Nothing. That was close. Now he's got that figure 4, but they go back up on their feet. 93 seconds to go. What a match this has been already. And Bassett, first step forward, meets him with some contact. And there's a shot, and now looking Wizard seatbelt here. Bassett with the seatbelt position. It's a great position, very common one in freestyle, and close to the 2, but not yet. He's got to free himself of that leg. Valencia going to wrestle in. Still an opportunity for either guy to score, but they're going to blow it dead. 5-4, 52 seconds remaining. Tactics are going to be so huge here.
45 seconds on that 3.
40 to go.
Aden Sinclair with an 8-0
Collar tie for Bassett. Now they clear out. Valencia needs a score. There's a shot. Drag go behind here for Bo Bassett, reaching back. And Valencia should be a penalty for grabbing the head. They should stop and award. And so Bo's gonna get another point because Valencia grabs the head with both hands. You can't do that. And that's his second caution for the same thing.
Now wrestling on that 2. 86 kilo quarterfinal.
And Esposito has taken exception with the call. It's 6-4. Valencia needs to get a takedown. Bassett defending, holding center. Shot for Bassett. Valencia looking to score, and time runs out. It's a 6-4 win for Bo Bassett. Time was out. And they'll look at it, but time was clearly out here. Man, crazy match. You knew it was gonna be.
Whether it's in time or not.
So it should not be too long of a challenge as they go to the end here. Man, those 2 penalty points were huge. Same thing, kind of grabbing 2 hands on the head. Now here they're just now getting to the point.
Out on that 4, Daniel Manabog 2, Bearclaw 2, Manabog with the advantage.
Time, so no change. Bassett gonna be your winner, 7-4 with the loss of challenge. Bassett beats Valencia, great match.
So we're going to move on to 65 kilos. This will be fun. Aden Valencia in the red, gold singlet, taking on Bo Bassett in the blue. Got a lot of eyeballs on this right now. The mat just got a little bit busier with people coming over to watch. Bo Bassett attracts a crowd.
Yeah, and Aden Valencia, man, these 2 high schoolers here. Aden Valencia, a senior in high school, headed off to Stanford. Bo Bassett, just a sophomore in high school. These guys are ranked number 1 and number 2 at 144 pounds.
Yeah, classic who's number 1 situation right now. 30 seconds in, Valencia tried to get a go behind, reached over, had a lat, but Bassett defended. And now look at that hand fight. This is going to be a high-paced match. Neither of these guys know anything about slowing down and being tactical.
Yeah, and these 2 met last month at the Last Chance Olympic Team Trials qualifier. Bassett came out on top, but, man, it was in the balance. Valencia was in late on an attack, almost scored, I believe, a takedown. Bassett came out on top there. Valencia looking to turn the ties here.
Speaking of ties, they're in collar ties, ear to ear, elbow to elbow. Now they wrestle out of it. And we're going to get a warning, hands to the face. Verbal warning, no points or anything. Short duck doesn't land for Valencia. now it's Valencia with the passivity. That is his second, I believe.
Yep, it's his second, so he's got 30 seconds to score. Otherwise, Bassett will get a point.
And there's a nice shot from Valencia. He's in on a single, but Bo immediately sit in the corner, collects a leg of his own. Valencia hasn't conceded anything yet. Still scrambling. 8 seconds left on the clock. Everything white paddle. No scores yet. Still scrambling. Still scrambling. Nothing yet. 1 point on for the activity clock. Now Bassett in a little bit better position, and he'll pick up Valencia driving out of bounds.
Man, really fun sequence there. And when you think of Bo Bassett, you don't think of scrambling ability, but he showed it off a little bit there. Usually you think high-powered offense, going to go forward. But nice little scramble there.
Absolutely, mixing it up, fun for the fans as well. 2 1-point scores there. The activity clock and the step out gives Bassett the 2-0 lead. A takedown will give Valencia the lead via criteria, but plenty of match to go before we need to start worrying about that. Just something to keep in mind.
Yep. And Aden Valencia, man, he's been so impressive this year. We saw him take out past NCAA champion Seth Gross in freestyle. He won a senior-level tournament, the Henri Deglaine, in January.
He won the Reno TOC a season or two ago, if I'm remembering correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a college tournament, wrestling folk style.
And this bracket, I mean, you got guys like Pearson Manville, Sergio Lemley, Coy Biskins. It just loaded bracket, and coming out on top are 2 high schoolers.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of those names yet, you will soon. And time is up in the first. They're going to go to their corners. Jody Stripmatter and Bill Bassett, coach of the Bishop McCourt High School where Bo attends. In the corner for Bo, it's like Pat Bruckey, future Stanford coach for Valencia. A couple little towel flaps. Bo gets towel down as well. Paces back out to the front. They got 5 seconds. Valencia only had a couple seconds over there with his corner and then back out. He wants to get this going. Neither of these guys, you have to worry about their gas tanks. As that hand fight, it's like they were looking forward to this. This is fun for them. This is how they unwind. Right back with the hands, right back with the ties. Valencia digging a lefty underhook. Bo trying to fight out of that. And now Bassett gets the passivity call. And he'll be on the clock. Jumping the gun.
Bassett likes to do that. He saw it in his semifinal match. He did it a couple times.
That was the first pass about him. That is not the clock.
They're going over and talking about timing the whistle.
Yeah, when you time it right, it works great, but
Mm-hmm.
you're playing with fire if you cross the line too many times. All right, so no clock yet for Bassett. That was just his first. It's hard to believe either of these guys are passive, but it's not that kind of call.
No.
It's more just the cadence of a freestyle match, trying to get activity to happen.
Yeah, these guys are working hard. I mean, you see it in the hand fight. See both guys trying to come forward, take ground, fire off shot attempts, but
yeah, neither wants to give each other any space either.
Yeah.
When they restart, it's wherever they are, they want to just go again.
like
It's
magnets. Yep.
Yeah, this is how you wrestle in practice rooms. Well, good snaps from Valencia, and he has Bassett reacting. Bassett recovers, though, in short offense. And they're going to come back up at a stalemate, and now Bassett's going to go on the clock. 1:48 left in the match, 30 seconds for Bassett to score. Another big snap from Valencia. Valencia can score, and that clock keeps going. The activity clock is only for the guy on it. Now Bassett gets into some legs. We'll see if Valencia can scramble. Chest wrap defense. Can he get a turn? He's committed to it. Did he expose there? We see nothing for red, although there comes the brick from Coach Bruckey. Just 2 for Bassett, so that's a big 2-pointer. Takes the activity clock off and gives him 2 points. Valencia did not score according to the officials, but that brick is out there. They're going to look at that If so, it means Valencia gets 2 and Bassett only gets 1 on that takedown.
Yep.
The takedown becomes a reversal, so it'd be 3-2.
Yeah, I believe, Bassett will still be in the lead because the score came before the activity clock ran out. But this is a big challenge here, and it's close. I think it's going to stand, but looking at it right now on the big screen, oh, it is very close.
We'll see if we can get that in frame for you guys. It's up in the Jumbotron. They just took it off.
Looks like they're getting their brick back.
Yeah, that's usually the sign that the challenge is won, so let's see what they do with the scoreboard.
So blue got 2,
So it is 2-2 and then 1.
Okay. So not exactly. So a 3-point lead instead of the 1-point lead that we're expecting, but they gave Bo 2 initially.
But it was 4-0, so it saved Valencia 1 point.
That's right. 1 minute to go. And now Valencia, it's not like you can turn up the pace when you start at 100. But time not on his side. Nice shot, but Bo stops him. Saw it coming. So stalemate. And once again, Valencia right back in his stance. 30 seconds remaining. Valencia taking ground. Shot from Valencia. Bo's hand fighting. Good level change from Valencia, but Bo, he's there for him. And a re-attack from Bo that puts Valencia on his heels. The final 10 seconds, Valencia knows it's going to be too tall a task at this point. Bo Bassett. You know, there's a lot of talk about Bo Bassett, his age for his grade. He's just a sophomore in high school, but you know, this is an age-level tournament, so it doesn't matter what grade you're in. He is he turned 17 this year. It's his first year.
18 this year.
First.
Don't know.
Back-to-back Bishop McCourt here on mat 4. This time it's Bo Bassett at 65 kilograms. He's taking on Aden Valencia in the blue. Bassett trying to make it 3 straight wins over Aden Valencia. Beat him at the U.S. Open and the Last Chance Olympic Trials qualifier in April. Heavy snap from Valencia. Valencia looking to go behind, trying to drag that arm, comes up to the 2-on-1. Now Bassett squares up.
Yes!
Nice duck from Valencia, but Bassett fends it off, and
We got past the
Valencia gonna get hit for passivity. See the activity from both of these guys in their hand fight.
Hold on, wait.
That's what Bo Bassett is known for. He's tagged at machine gun mindset, but he's always pressuring forward,
Okay, all right.
hand fighting. Even if he's not shooting, hands are active.
Passively now, he's on the clock.
And that's Valencia's second passivity, so he'll go on the clock. Now Valencia shouldn't force something here just because he's on the clock. Good heavy snap, Bassett. Better to give up 1 shot clock point than a takedown.
One red.
And there is the shot clock point, the first points of the bout with a minute to go in the first.
Watch some clubs.
Now passivity on Bassett. Valencia doing a really good job of staying in good position so far here in period number 1. And that's partially why, although Bassett's been in his face and taking ground, has not been able to open him up enough to take a committed attack yet. I think we only saw 1 or 2 shots there in that first period, and they were both from Valencia.
Watch those clubs on blue.
Now I expect that to change. But although Bassett's in the lead right now, Valencia will take that first period. Right side callers, ear to ear for both these guys. There's a shot from Bassett. Re-attack Valencia. He's trying to cut across the front to finish. Comes around the back. Traditional. Nice shot there from Aden Valencia. And that's why we probably hadn't seen a whole lot of shots yet this match. Bassett's shot was immediately countered. Gave up the first takedown because of it. Here's another shot from Valencia looking to drag go behind. Hard clubs from Valencia. Scramble, re-attack Valencia, trying to go hips over, put Bassett in danger. Bassett trying to get up and get big and expose Valencia. Not going to be able to get exposure, but will get the takedown. Bassett back in the lead. Valencia's still trying to wrestle in, and I'm not exactly sure why. Should probably base out, get back to his feet. Now that's what he does. .45 to go. Valencia hasn't been able to score off his own attack yet. Just the counter. He's gonna have to open Bassett up. He's gonna have to take some risk here. Now he's starting to go. Bassett doing a good job of staying engaged.
Five, four, three.
2-1 savvy win from Bo Bassett in match 1. Savvy, gutsy performance.
Especially under the age of 20.
Now, match one wasn't exactly what you think of when you think of Machine Gun Mindset. It was mostly this right here, a lot of hard hand fighting. Bassett already coming out more aggressive than he did in match one. Valencia held the lead until Bassett scored in period number 2. I thought Valencia wrestled a very smart match in match number 1, and Bassett was still able to win. Valencia, one of the few wrestlers in the country who can match Bassett's hand fight.
Yeah, very physical wrestler. He's been wrestling college kids for the last couple years. He's headed to Stanford. But Bassett has been wrestling above his expected level as far as age for a while now. Winning the U.S. Open as a 17-year-old at U20s. Fierce hand fighting, doesn't stop for either guy. Snaps.
Valencia now getting warned for passivity. And it was a perfectly timed re-attack that got Valencia's takedown in match 1. Was not able to score off his own first initial shot.
See Bassett firing off the lion's share of the shots. And now he'll get a point thanks to that activity clock. One minute remaining in this period.
Nice single from Bassett. No points yet. Valencia trying to switch in. He's in a lot of trouble here, though, as Bassett comes behind. No, he circles out and squares up.
Wow.
Woo. That was perfectly timed single from Bassett.
He covered so much ground on that single leg. He went from one end of the mat to the other.
He saw Valencia break his stance and kind of tried to back out for a second, relax, and that's when he got him.
And Bassett just tried to bully him over. Valencia somehow squirmed his way out of there. Wriggled out just in time, avoided the takedown. Still just a one-point match. Final 10 seconds of the period.
Does it for period number 1. The shot clock point, the only point.
Coach Ayers in his second season, or soon to be second season, the Stanford head coach. And we're underway, second period. Actually, clock's not ready. Now the clock's ready.
Nice snap from Valencia. Bassett gets to a leg, though. He's going to pull himself in. And Valencia, did Valencia's knee hit?
Didn't hit. He's holding his left leg, or left foot. Maybe his ankle got sprained.
And Valencia corner going to challenge it. It won a takedown, but Bassett's corner, actually, they wanted to flee as well. And
yeah, this is that. It's a very tough call because on the edge of the, when you go out of bounds, there's like two different sets of rules where they give you continuation and you just kind of assume what would happen.
Now, Coach Harris just came over and said they're challenging grabbing knee pad.
Ah.
Is that the same as a singlet pull? Would that be a point?
Yeah, and it might also take that 2 off the board.
It would. It would definitely do that, but I didn't know if it would also be a caution in 1. Valencia just got a little too overzealous there with the hips. A little too high, allowed Bassett to sneak under and come out the back door.
Yeah, both guys being very aggressive. We'll see if that ankle bothers Valencia. Kind of shook it off. Looked to be in a lot of pain at the time, though.
I think it might be the foot, not the ankle.
Yeah, right around the, we call those the metatarsals. So they're taking a look at it now. We don't have replay on a big monitor or anything.
And 3-0, if they lose the challenge, 4-0 isn't the biggest hole, but when you consider that Valencia has yet to score off of his own shot this entire series. I guess, reattack is your own shot, but has not been able to open Bassett up into his own shot. Start thinking that becomes a little bit different of a hole than, a Forrest Lodahl match, right?
Yeah, this could swing things a large amount, but they'll almost have the full second period. It does give both wrestlers a chance to regain their composure, think about how they want to wrestle the rest of this match, what they remember seeing from their opponent this match and the last one, any adjustments.
Good challenge from the Valencia corner.
So they'll
No
take the points off.
But it's not a caution anymore.
No points.
Offensive foul, not a defensive foul. So if he would have pulled the knee pad to prevent a takedown, then it would have been caution, but just an attention for an offensive, similar to leg foul in Greco.
Yep. All right, and then Bassett right back at it. And there's a point for Bassett, gets right back on his attacks, 2-0. The shot from Valencia doesn't land.
Now Valencia hasn't given up any counterattacks either, so I would like to see him pick up the number of attacks here as we hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, a guy like Bassett's tough to impose your will upon him, and that is kind of the way that Valencia wrestles. Very heavy hands, very aggressive, but
Bassett caught Valencia reaching.
that's also the way Bassett wrestles, and now he's got a 4-point lead deep in this match.
That's when you shoot a single leg, when they're reaching for the tie there. Valencia looking for a go behind, drops down to the leg. Bassett hops over, trying to grab ankles.
And look at the elusiveness of Bassett. Valencia needs to score there, but he stopped wrestling, and Bassett does not stop wrestling. Good defense from Bassett. Gets himself a stalemate out of that. Duck under attempt from Valencia, too far away.
One minute to go.
Nice snap from Bassett.
Valencia should start firing off these attacks now. You're not going to get two really good attempts on a guy like Bo Bassett. You can't wait till the last second. Single leg Bassett. Valencia drapes over the top, fights ankles. This scramble's going to burn a lot of clock, and we have less than 30 seconds to go. Even if Valencia scores.
Yeah, Valencia had a chance to get height there, but Bassett, rather heroically, at least in the pose, reached or shoved those legs up and got into a better position, and then he got a stalemate. So 6 seconds. It's a coronation at this point. Bo Bassett steps out of the inside trip attempt, and there it is. U20 World Teamer. Up at 65 kilos. Bassett was a U17 gold medalist down at, I want to say, what, 51 kilos?
Yeah, or he might have even been, was he 48?
48, one of the weight classes that doesn't exist anymore.